professional bout scheduled for 5-minute rounds for the featherweight championship. Introducing first, fighting out on the blue corner, 75'9" tall, weighing at 145 pounds, with a professional record of 9 wins and 4 losses. Fighting out of Gracie Clearwater, Tampa, Florida, Sky El Chivo Loco Moiseichik. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, standing 6'1" tall, weighing at 145 pounds, with a record of 8 wins, 6 losses. Fighting out of Family Combat Fitness from Fort Smith, Rodney, Allison. El Chivo Loco.
See, Moiseichik comes out southpaw. Rodney Allison's orthodox.
Those are the most southpaw fighters I've ever seen fight in one night. I honestly, I believe so. My whole entire career. Oh, ninja! Nice little snap jab. What I don't like Moiseichik the way he's crossing his feet when he's walking backwards like that. Nice snap kick. You know, reminds me of that herky jerky. Who is that? That's Diego sometimes.
Diego the Nightmare Sanchez.
Yeah. I mean, Diego's got a lot more head movement now lately as he had before in the past, but that was checked right on the knee.
Looks like Rodney Allison has kind of expected this out of a Gracie Tampa guy to come out, grapevine a leg down.
Yeah.
Try to ride him out a little bit.
And that Gracie Combative's level 1.
Yeah.
But that's how they dojo storm every fool in California, man. Oh, nice. We need the ribs. Professional division, 5-minute rounds. Knees, legal. Of course, not to a grounded opponent. Elbows are.
Allison's got his near side arm
tight with
pinned to control. I'm not. Oh, he's got a
little
looped
overhook.
over. Yeah, a little overhook. Allison needs to squirt.
He's looking for that body lock.
He needs to squirt his hips out one way or the other. So in this case, would you suggest that he squirt his hips down across and try to break that? Like if he wanted to put one down, would he put his left shoulder on the mat there and slide out one side?
Are you about Rodney?
Yes, Rodney.
Well, it's hard when you got the body lock. I mean, you can try and move your shoulders as much as possible. You got to try and get your hips to the ground, and you got to get this leg to the bottom because it's up in the air. They have the control. The triangled leg. If it's on the bottom, you can start stepping on it, stepping over it, unlocking it. But he's not even looking for an ankle lock here. You know, you can really put some pressure on those ankles what they put on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
On the inside body lock. Because it's not as tight as it can be if it's down on the outside of his body because you can really arch and get into it. He's just looking for control. I mean, Moiseichik's got a great control over him. That's what he's doing. With a little rodeo action.
A little rodeo, yeah.
Gift wrap, double attack. So see how he's searching for that other leg so we can loop it up.
See him trying to cross-face Rodney, trying to get his chin up, get his arm under there. Rodney's hand fighting really well, getting 2-on-1 there. You can see him going 2-on-1, peeling. Rodney just peppering him here and there.
Let's go, Rodney. Let's go. Nice.
Little elbows to the top of the thighs.
I do like Rodney's motion. I mean, he's keeping busy.
Well, he's got a good wrist control there. He can drop elbows kind of at will right there. Just got to make sure not to lose that arm.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps looking over that cross grip to grab that wrist. You know, some people they don't like hand fighting, you know, but that's the name of this game. That's what it is right now.
Yeah, yeah. You can see Moiseichik try to tuck that right arm down.
See, now he's looking for that ankle.
You can hear Rodney's corner telling him, make sure and protect that neck. Rodney looks really composed. No, Moiseichik's
nice
trying to control
trap.
that arm.
Oh,
that's toughy.
He can lock this at rear triangle if he keeps the trap too. It's one of my. My favorite things, I love when guys start transitioning from one to
Chime
another.
in the back, just kind of slide that shoulder down. And
he's so composed right now, both of the guys. El Chivo Loco. I was talking to him, he's like, you ready to learn some Spanish?
oh, turned right into him. Well done. Well done.
Great timing, too, Rodney Allison. Rodney Allison on top. Black and white shorts. Nice. Box in the ears, man. That's old school.
See Chivo sitting up, try to tuck that arm down and loop the head.
Elbows from his guard, and he's very active. I mean, these guys have 12, 13, 14 fights as pros.
Oh, see Rodney.
Looking to pass.
20 seconds, you wearing him down.
He's got to do some damage if he wants to win the round. I mean, you have the control. Chivo had control the whole first round. He's going to win the round because of control, but damage always wins rounds.
Damage trumps control. No, he was very active while Chivo had his back, but you know, you kind of look at it like a playground fight. You know, if it looks like I'm choking you for 5 minutes, I win. If I haven't done anything.
Absolutely. Perception.
See Will Walker in the cage with him, talking him through a breathing exercise, trying to pop those lungs open.
Yeah.
That big deep breathing reflex, slow the heart rate down, helps improve stroke volume, help recovery.
By the time they're done with 1 minute rest, their heart rate drops back down to 60, 70 beats a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. That refractory,
blood pressure drops right back down.
That refractory period is how you can tell your fitness level. You go from 170 to 180 after a minute, being able to jump it back down to the 60s and 70s. That's a big indicator on fitness level.
Yeah. There's so much mind control over that as well. So we go into the second round of a 5-round title fight. Rodney was controlled for the first after the first minute, striking whatever the engagement, got taken down. Probably 3 minutes on the ground alone with rear control. He got on top, maybe in the top for 30 seconds. So, we're seeing Rodney, what's he going to have to do? Is he know that Chivo's going to come in?
I think Rodney's going to have to stand up and throw some punches. I've got a mouthpiece. Good quarter mount will do that for a 41-year-old guy. Give him that 30 seconds.
Man. It's just an awkward style that you just don't see too often. And maybe his game is just focused on the grappling and most of on the Jiu Jitsu, but that is like the second time he's cracked that leg at Rodney, and both times have been pretty snappy. Third time.
Fourth time.
Little toe action.
He needs to reach out and just touch him with that right hand, and not be so vertical. Bend your knees, man.
Yeah. There he shot out that two.
You can't push off for that two with your legs straight. He says, "Yeah, you got me. Let's keep going."
Close the gap, drop levels. See if Rodney can keep away from that leg. See, he's great finding that leg again.
Rodney's right now. He's got a little lateral drop there, but he
missed.
Don't
stay in turtle.
Don't stay in turtle. Get straight up, man.
2-on-1. Pull over your head. Start moving. I mean, we saw a whole entire 3 minutes of Sky taking his back, and he's doing the same thing. I mean,
that over/under, especially when he got wrist control, when he gets wrist control, when he's able to push him up over on, pull him up over on top of him. That's pretty tough.
A little inside leg, little heel drop.
You know what? He's crossing his heels, although there aren't.
There's no leverage there.
I don't know. Gracie guys, you could torque on that a little bit. I can make him uncomfortable. You're not going to tap a guy with something like that. You may loosen him up a little bit. He either needs to be high or low, though. He's kind of in that medium area.
Yeah.
Where his chin's right about his chest. They'd be real high or real low. One of the two.
Like you were saying, should he peel his shoulder? Yeah, absolutely. Peel off if you can, or rip your butt down as low as possible so there's no angle for the choke. I mean, they're choking you around your forehead.
Right.
But because he's got this kind of a modified body lock on him, and he keeps going to this with this cross foot underneath of his knee.
He could probably turn that ankle pretty good. The only big thing is Rodney's so narrow at the middle.
Yeah.
If he gets greased up real good, he could, like he did earlier, he could spin around in his guard. It's just a matter of getting your wrist.
Yeah, I think just, if you feel the compression, the fight, how it just pulses, when the fighter's not giving resistance. If Chivo gives any relaxation at all, I think that's when Rodney can turn into him. But
you can hear Rodney's corner telling him to put it flat on the mat. That hand fighting is exhausting.
Cranking on him, stretching him out.
He's covering his mouth, covering his nose.
Weakening his core, obstructing his breathing. Man, it's just.
You can see Rodney sitting back, giving a little grin, relaxing. Punching him here and there, just kind of measuring his resistance.
Really impressed with Rodney being able to defend all these arms, attacking, coming around him. He's looking for the gable grip around. That's the closest thing I've seen him trying to get under his chin.
He needs to get that baseball bat grip right here on this side and get outside of his elbow.
So this is where he can try and drive over the top. But even if he backwards rolls, the guy's got his back. I mean, it's a great escape if somebody's inside mount or mount. But monkey climbing that cage.
Well, while he's throwing those punches, he should have squirt down on the mat.
I'm just surprised that Chivo Loco is not.
Once again.
Oh, we got turnaround. Let's see if he starts doing some damage. Oh, that's the difference. See, Chivo had his back. He wasn't doing any damage. He wasn't.
You
see this. See from the back. Rodney's punching him more from the back and from the front than Chivo was. Man, this is tough. This is tough.
I gotta say, that's still 2 rounds for Chivo because he
controlled 4 minutes out of 5. I mean,
you got that playground mentality where you see 2 guys roll on the ground, one guy's trying not to get choked for 10 minutes. You got to give the 10 minutes to the other guy that's trying to choke.
Yeah.
Rodney looks fresher though. There's such an age gap between the two of them. Rodney, I think, is 29 and he's 41. Wow, 40 is the new 30. As far as I'm concerned, but still grappling around with a guy that's 12 years younger than you, who I think is physically bigger. I think Rodney is actually physically bigger than Chivo.
No, I agree.
That takes a lot out of you. You see Will Walker in there in the cage with him, walking him through the breathing exercises again. Rodney is up. He looks really fresh. This is the best that I've seen Rodney Allison as far as conditioning wise. Look, Chivo's kind of mouth breathing over there.
So
he doesn't have his mouthpiece again.
The shirt, the cornerman that's in Chivo's corner, it says no judges needed. I don't know what that. I mean, the only thing I think in this is he's a finisher.
Yeah. Rodney's up on the balls of his feet.
Stab to the body.
A little toe punch. See, I think right there that you make him get up off the canvas.
100%, because
you make him get up off the canvas, and you punch him some more.
Yeah, he's doing a great job defending. He's already got his wits about him. He's looking for the head. of Rodney. Oh, Rodney's got the arm too, inverted crucifix.
He's got to get up. Needs to spin to his back. Perfect. Well done. Don't make him get up. Oh, he's got him in his neck.
He has a D behind the shoulder.
I think what you like to see right here is watch him spin. Gable grip it in. That's in. That is
Rodney
tight.
Allison has got Chivo's back, and it is tight. For 2 rounds we've watched El Chivo Loco have Rodney's back, and he was never that close.
You can hear his corner saying, hey, let him get up. Rodney needs to make the ref make a call right here.
Yeah, he's exhausted.
Get on top of him, Rodney. There we go. He's then kind of got him in like a little quarter guard there. He just needs to make sure that.
Rocky's looking hard right now. He's taking a lot of damage.
Then this guy's a pro too, so he's going to give him a long look. You know, this guy gets paid to train and paid to fight.
He's not defending. He's rolled half. There, he starts to get up. He starts creating space. And you can only stay in one position long enough and just keep your arm up in the air. That is just not defense.
You can hear Rodney's corner telling him to push the knee and pass him the mount. I would be satisfied perfectly to sit right there in half mount.
Control the hips, still working on damage, still winning a round. He needs to win rounds.
He needs to win the round. He needs to dominate this round. This right here, the only thing he could do better is if he could get out of that lockdown and bring his heel underneath his butt and just sit down on it.
Yeah.
Where he can't get back in the lock. I really enjoy that because you can pin that leg down and control his hips without doing a whole lot else with him. Chivo here's got a single heel in.
Shoulder lock. Oh my gosh, this is a side guard that we've been working all the omoplatas and some craziness.
Does a shoulder lock and does a straight arm.
Yeah, it slides right into a straight arm bar.
Rodney's going to back out and he's going to let him up.
I love being a fight fan.
No kicks, Rodney. Punches only. Punches only. See, that's sacrifice, though. You just cannot. You cannot do that. You got to get into the middle of the cage and throw punches. And give up his back again.
I thought he was like halfway sitting up to like the shrimp out the half guard. He's going to flatten him out again. He's got him completely flattened out.
That's tough. He's got 50 seconds. He's going to soften him up a little bit.
This is right where the sneaky hand comes in. When they're flattened and arched like this.
Oh, yeah. He's going to turn and give him down a little bit. He needs to pop his right hip is on the mat. If he should have turned and popped his right hip through. Rodney looks. You can see Chivo covering his mouth, covering his nose. That's veteran type stuff right there.
Smart fighting. Right when you were saying Rodney looks like he was fresh, he was.
That's
great
close.
defense. Great defense. Super smart, reaching for the backhand.
You can hear Rodney's corner telling him they're imploring him, don't tap.
Man,
I bet that is.
we are going into championship rounds, buddy.
That's a tough round to call there. I'm gonna have to do that one to Rodney. Rodney got the knockdown. He did lots of damage.
He had control, still doing damage.
Damage trumps everything else.
He stumbled back to his corner, sat on the chair.
You see Rodney getting his arms up, letting the blood drain out of his arms. Will's walking him back through the breathing. He says, keep your arms up, get the blood out of him. See Brian Foster in the corner giving Rodney some guidance, some support.
Going to replay again. This is where Chivo has been doing a lot of the work and controlling a lot of Rodney Allison's action. And here is setting up the hooks, taking his back in rear control. Fourth round.
Going to the fourth round. This is championship rounds.
Man, he's got a good cut under that eye.
He sure does. Rodney should look for him to come out and throw some jabs right at that cut. He needs to avoid getting taken down, and he just needs to throw some hands.
Yeah, he's going to shoot. Miss single.
Get off the cage. He needs to get off the cage. Be right in the middle. They're telling him, you can hear somebody in his corner telling him, right head kick. Don't head kick. Throw punches. This guy's barely standing.
Yeah.
Throw punches.
Nice crawl.
Cross facing.
Got to get heavy. Because he cannot allow that leg to get trapped up. Oh, he ends up on top, but he's got a deep half going on.
He's in kind of a cradle.
He's going to sweep him.
Yep. He's gonna sweep him, and it looks like he's gonna start working into some ankle locks.
Lens lock.
He needs to clear his knee first of all. His knee is out. His leg is too low. Unless Chivo can pull him back in, he's not gonna be able to do anything with his ankle.
He's there, sliding down for that heel hook. Oh, nice. That's. Again, this is a fight, homie.
Oh, he's got an inverted heel hook.
Those are so
he needs to start pushing. He needs to start pushing.
You got to roll. Roll to the fin. Rodney, get up, roll. There, now quick. Now push, now push.
You can hear his team employing. He looks like he's comfortable. It doesn't look like he's in any kind of discomfort.
I'm in discomfort.
It's bothering me to watch it. That's for damn sure.
Looking for a knee bar. He's got to put it under his shoulder if he wants that knee bar. Shoulder posted. There, he's got it under. He's going to arch. He's going to have to arch on it. It's a straight knee bar. He's got the leverage using his fulcrum of his cup. Out.
Oh, now he's out.
Still in for the heel hook, though. There we go. Now push
now
with your free foot.
His knee's out now. He needs a push with his free foot.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
his knee is, if he needs to stick his heel in the guy's butt, push it out. He's got his grip broken now.
Yeah, Rodney did a good job controlling that top hand.
There. Now if he needs to pull that leg out and tuck it back. See Rodney kind of smiling at him.
Yeah, he's got to unlace.
Now he's got it figured forward. He got punched right there and was kind of disinterested.
Ooh, this is the hardest. This is the nastiest heel hook. This is the nastiest one from the far side.
Inverted heel hook.
When it goes to the inside, man, there's so much pain involved. Rodney's a tough kid. Yeah, you say 41's whatever, but his knee doesn't do that at 41. That's the only reason Rodney can do this now.
Yeah. He doesn't have the kind of flexibility.
No.
I wonder if Chivo's arms are just smoked. Like if he can't get enough on it to. You can hear his coach saying, hey, grab that heel. He needs to loop that foot in there.
Yeah. Oh, he's limping.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit.
Man, looking at the replay again. I mean, you know, when we were talking about the first 2 rounds of El Chivo having control of Rodney's back, you know, we're in the 4th round. He's got control of the legs. I mean, he got a couple shots, you know, like that one right there, got a couple straight punches. But, man, you're talking absolute positional control, submission attempts.
I think Rodney's going to have to finish him. I think he's going to.
He almost had him finished.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to finish him though to win the fight.
You go back to, I think it was the 3rd round when Rodney dropped into that kick.
And then he went on the ground with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think back to that. If he hadn't gone on the ground with him, if he had cross-chased him and stood up and made him get up while he was still buzzed, you know, while he was still kind of wall-walling, he might have been able to finish him that round, but that dude's just tough. You have to, hats off.
20 minutes. We are 20 minutes in right now. This is it. 5th, final.
Rodney's going to reach out and touch that cut. Another kick to the head there. Moiseichik kind of.
Nice. You see the tendency of Moiseichik dropping his face down.
To reach.
Just missed. Man, had him stumped twice. He's got to create space. Turn, let him up. Turn, let him up.
He's got to let him up. He cannot mess with this. He needs to get him up.
Moiseichik, he's got to get control over him.
He's not going to win the fight by doing this. He needs to get him up and knock him out. I think
we have a 5-round fight, and we think he's lost 3 rounds of it.
You see him working towards a rubber guard right now, pulling his heel up. Rodney has a gable grip, although all the way down. You can hear his Rodney's corner imploring him just to get up, let him up.
Nice.
That
nice
rubber guard is very nice. He's in a Michigan control.
He's got the arm over the top of his waist. No way, no way, no way. Come on, man. You can't take that position from a fighter like that.
That's
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Moiseichik sees he's got an opportunity right now to finish it because of that slip. He's got a deep neck buried on him. If he can lock up that guard.
You can really see Moiseichik's face is cut pretty bad right here.
Man, I got a up front view right here. This is beautiful.
See Allison sitting up and asking his corner for some clarification. There he goes.
So this is one of those. I hope people are turning in. This is Forrest Griffin, Stephan Bonner. If you're watching this, this is Sky El Chivoloco Moiseichik versus Rodney Allison. They are in the 5th and final round of the featherweight championship.
I mean, we literally have blood flying from the cage onto our paperwork out here. These guys are leaving it all out there.
Man, I had to record this. This is too good not to. We have 1 minute, 34 seconds left of the 5th round.
I mean, literally,
And after almost being knocked out and being dropped
multiple times,
Moiseichik has Rodney's back. And there's Rodney turning it into it again.
You see Rodney trying to pop his right shoulder through and then out. Oh, in the side control. Well done.
Incredible fight.
Well done.
Rodney has to do some damage.
You can hear Rodney's corner telling him to stand up for whatever he's doing, to stand up.
1 minute left. This is an incredible fight.
I think Rodney's corner is agreeing with us where they really feel like he needs to stand up and knock him out to win this fight at all.
Yeah. I mean, he's won this round, but this is only the 2nd round. You know, he was controlled unless they give that round of all the leg locks because he was punching him. You know, but man, he was heel hooked and knee barred, and man, it's such a close fight.
I don't know. You know, going back to the schoolyard
10-second remaining
thing, when they stand him up, textbook Moiseichik's corner is going to come in. They're going to clean him up as fast as they can. As soon as he stands up and he's cut and he's covered in blood.
Man, what a fight, Rodney Allison.
I mean, you look at this guy and you think there's no way in hell he won that fight. But then you look at the footage and it is what it is. Great fight. Great fight.
Well, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What an incredible battle. This is insane. 5 rounds. Woo! 25 minutes of non-stop action.
Cage crew getting in there. They got a lot of stuff to clean up. There's blood everywhere. It's hard to see because of the color of the mat, but I promise you there is a lot of blood out there. I'm really surprised Moiseichik's corner hasn't cleaned him up.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored about the same for your winner by unanimous decision and new featherweight champion, Rodney